Hey guys, George back again to do another LP update. This one's for November 23rd, 2013. This is stuff I've gotten or listened to over the last month or so, other than the road trip stuff that Greeno and I went on. I showed a couple days ago. I got a lot of stuff here, a lot of punk stuff. We were having a sale at work. A lot of shit on sale that's 2 or 3 years older and older. If you go to oldies.com, there's a vinyl sale going on right now, a huge one. We've sold out of a lot of stuff already. I think we moved like 80,000 units within the last 2 weeks of the sale happening. But there's some interesting stuff in there. Anyway, I'm going to go through this stuff as fast as I can. There is quite a bit of stuff here. I don't want to make this video too long. I try to keep it around 20 minutes or so. First off, I got this from innerpunk.com. This was a Record Store Day UK thing. I was looking for this here in the US. Obviously it wasn't out, but it's the Dresdens. This is a 10-inch blue vinyl. There's only 250 copies of this, but it's a 14-song release. Short-lived band. They recorded this in 2007, but it didn't come out until April of this year. Right now, Interpunk has these, I think, for $10, if they have any left. Definitely really cool Motorhead, Wild Hearts type punk stuff. Really killer band. It's too bad they're not around anymore. If you go to Bandcamp, I think, and look them up, you might be able to listen to the stuff. But definitely check out the Dresdens. Really cool. Picked up this double very best of the Rolling Stones rolled gold. It's on Decca. This is a gatefold. Pretty killer. As you can tell, I'm been fighting a cold this week, so I was laid out earlier this week. This is a really killer. Nice set list on there. I don't know if you can see it. But really beautiful shape. Classic black Decca labels. I believe it's the first pressing of this. I did keep the... I switched out the inner sleeves, but I kept the originals in there as well. Definitely really cool best of. Next up is an EP from Thelonious Monster. Walk on Water with If I, and a cover of the Doobie Brothers, Listen to the Music. Now, if you're not familiar with Thelonious Monster, it features Bob Forrest on vocals. If anybody's familiar with the Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, I think it is. Bob Forrest is the red-haired dude that wears the hat all the time and the glasses. He's a recovering drug addict as well. But this is his band from '87 on Relativity Records. All their stuff's out of print. I liked what I heard of their stuff. I mean, if anybody can find like the full lengths on vinyl for me out there, let me know, or PM me. I'd be curious to check them out, you know, because I like what I heard. There's a documentary out too called Bob and the Monster that talks about his life. That's really, really good. It follows his career up until present, but really awesome documentary. I suggest everybody check that out. Next up is Gearhead Records, a band called the Pink Swords. Anyway, sorry about that. Pink Swords, this is on Gearhead Records. Nice TDs on the front, some Nefertiti's. 13 songs. This was released in 2005. Pretty good, punky, glammy rock, but I liked it. Colored vinyl. Actually, this one's not colored vinyl, and it's got a bonus track that's only available on the LP. Next up, White Barons. This again is on Gearhead. Female vocalist. She has a real soulful voice. Pretty cool though. Kind of not real punk, but more street. You know, sleaze, bar, rock. Pretty killer though. And again, this is another, like I said, Gearhead. This is I think white vinyl. Killer white vinyl. Limited edition. All the Gearhead stuff was always limited on vinyl, so kind of hard to find now. But definitely, if you like the female singers, definitely check them out. Next up is the new album from CJ Ramon, Reconquista. Finally released on LP. It's the only way you can get it right now. I went to his website to try to order this with no luck. I saw that it's come out now on vinyl, so it's getting a weird glare. Let's see. Oh, that's even worse. It's almost like a mirror. But definitely, really, really. I mentioned the CD before. Definitely, probably one of my favorite records of 2013 right now. I am going to be doing a top, I don't know, 10 or 15, top 10, top 15 of the 2013 LPs coming out probably maybe in between Christmas and New Year, so keep an eye out for that one. Next up is the Broken Bones. Time for Anger, Not for Justice, or Time for Anger, Not Justice. Pretty cool, hardcore punk band. Says number 608. I don't know of what. I have no idea. But no inserts or anything like that. But it's black vinyl. Cool label. But typical, New York hardcore punk maybe. I don't know if that's where they're from, but that's the sound they got going for them. This is on Dr. Strange Records. But pretty killer. Next up is this, like a 70s glam style LP. It's on Birdman Records from 2006, and that's the Nice Boys. This is pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty killer for what it is. Production's kind of lacking on it. They try to make it sound real 70s, but it's got not a lot of bottom end to it, but the songs are really good. I guess they were a one and done type band. I've never seen anything else by these guys, but definitely really, definitely worth checking out. You can find the records pretty cheap too. Next up I got from Deadbeat Records again. Like I said, this is my last update. I've been ordering like 1 or 2 albums a week. This is the latest one I got. It's the Bexar County Bastards. And it's called Come and Take It. Pretty good, like Nashville Pussy, Motorhead type shit. Really good. I like this a lot. This was a pretty good record. This came out in 2011 on Cutthroat Records. But really, really good record. Definitely, hopefully they'll have something else coming out soon. But definitely check them out. Another one I got from Deadbeat is a band called the Lucky Punch. Kick Up a Hullabaloo is the name of the album. Kind of that, Nashville Pussy, bar rock type stuff. But really good record. I like this a lot too. And in that package, the freebie this time was the Bad Machine, Rip Your Heart. Pretty cool record. Very Nashville Pussy sounding, I guess you could say. Super Suckers, that vein. Definitely worth checking out. This is also on Deadbeat Records. So those two were really good. Picked up another one from the band The Radiations. This is self-titled. I like this a lot. This was really good. Same vein as everything else. That's the kind of stuff I've been listening to a lot lately. Kind of Motorhead, Wild Hearts, Yo-Yos, you know, 50s, punk, greaser punk type stuff. And this was right up my alley. This came out, it doesn't say. This got a cool red vinyl. But really good record. Deadbeat Records has it right now. I think they still have them in. I just ordered a couple other things from them yesterday, so my next update you'll see that. Something I've been looking forward to. This next piece I found by accident, really. I don't know where I saw it, but like eBay or something like that, and I checked the band out and I was blown away. Real set, like if you like the Sweet, you'll love these guys. They're called Hammered Satin. The album's called Glamorama. Glamorama. This came out in 2013, but it sounds like it could have come out in 1975. Good, you know, like the heavier Sweet stuff from the mid to late 70s style. They actually released this on cassette as well. It's black vinyl. I don't know if it come out in other, you know, colored vinyl or not, but again, this could be a contender for a top 10 of 2013, and it was a surprise attack. I mean, this is, if you can find this record, definitely check it out. It's even worth picking it up on cassette if you can't find the LP. I don't think there's a CD of it or a digital download. It was only available on cassette or LP, but definitely check them out. Next up is a band called Big Midnight. Another kind of hard rock, a little bit punk maybe, not so much. Kind of like, I want to say like the Biters maybe. You know, like that 70s Cheap Trick type stuff. And I found this pretty interesting. This came out in, none of these have dates on, 2003, so it is kind of old now, but it's on Killer like transparent blue vinyl, light blue vinyl. It's on Alive Records. Again, never heard of these guys. It's a 10-year-old album, which I thought it was newer than that, but I guess not. It's definitely worth trying to search that one out. Pretty cool. Next up is another, actually another Cutthroat Records that I got through Deadbeat, and that's the Drunks. Check out that cover. Pretty killer. If you like Motorhead, you'll love the Drunks. Really killer album. This is called Death Dealer. There's all kinds of stuff on the inside. You know, like the old days. You know, like a Xerox sheet. Some advertisements for some other stuff and regular black vinyl, but cool labels on it. Check out that label. And that. Like I said, if you like Motorhead, you'll love these guys. Really killer. I like them a lot. They have another, I think, a 7-inch out that I might try to get. And I think they've been out of stock of the 7-inch, but definitely check them out. And along with that, like I said, Deadbeat always sends a free item. And that, with that album, they sent me a B-Movie Rats and the Hellbenders split 10 or 12-inch. Excuse me. I hadn't listened to this yet, but I've heard the B-Movie Rats before. I always liked them, so I'll definitely be checking that out. Cheers. Next up is a weird ass punk bootleg. I never saw this before. It's called the Whitman's Punk Sampler. And it's like a 70s bootleg, but it's all soundboard recordings, at least that they sounded. From like Iggy and the Stooges, The Damned, The Runaways, Ramones, Sex Pistols, Patti Smith, and the Talking Heads. There's like 2 or 3 tracks from each artist on here, but I found this at Shady Dog. Really killer, but not much to say about it. It sounds okay. And here was another freebie from Deadbeat. That's the Hellbenders full-length record. I forgot this. This is called Pop Rock Suicide. I haven't listened to this one yet. It's been sitting in this pile, but I'll be listening to this tonight or tomorrow. Another new Cleopatra Records title, which I'm not a huge fan of Cleopatra Records because they seem to recycle the shit out of things. Just throw a different title on it or whatever, but this one just intrigued me. And it was fairly cheap, but it's the Sweet Fox on the Run rare studio tracks, and it's all like different outtakes of like Ballroom Blitz, Love Is Like Oxygen, Lil Willie, Fox on the Run, Blockbuster, Action, Hellraiser, Sweet F.A., Fever of Love, and Lost Angels. But it's really, really killer. 180 gram vinyl, limited edition, comes with the CD and postcards. And they are mixes or versions of the songs I've never heard before. I know there's 2 or 3 different versions of Action, but this Action I've never heard before. I knew right away it was something different, but definitely check this out if you're a Sweet fan. This is actually pretty cool. This is probably the coolest thing that Cleopatra's done in a long time. Next up is just a promo, something I hadn't really seen before, but it's Bachman Turner Overdrive, Live, gold stamp promo. The only reason I got it, they do a cover of Mississippi Queen. And I listened to it, it's fucking awesome. Really good cover. But, pretty cool, it was $1. Next up is the brand new Misfits single. And this is for Descending Angel. And Science Fiction double feature is on the flip, which I think is a cover of one of the tracks from Rocky Horror. So I just picked this up last week. So that's pretty cool. Killer artwork on it. I know a lot of people don't like the new Misfits stuff, but I dig it. I also found Sloppy Seconds, Endless Bummer. It's a fun record. I actually ended up ordering the other one. I forget what it's called. Destroyed, I think it's called. The one that looks like Kiss's Destroyer. But this is cool. I always like these guys. Kind of, punk stuff. Next up is the newest release from Jimi Hendrix. That's the Miami Pop Festival. Excuse me. It's a double LP on 200 gram vinyl. Super thick virgin vinyl. Not a huge fan of the 200 gram. They should have probably just stuck with 180. But I've been hearing a lot of bad things about the pressing. Musically, it's fantastic. Sounds great. Eddie Kramer did the production on it. But there is versions out there that apparently are really warped and scratched. I don't know. I didn't have a problem with that. Mine actually sounded pretty good, so, and looks fine. Another couple $1 ones I'll go through real quick. Ones I hadn't really seen. Triumph Classics, Canadian release. It's like a little best of. Pretty cool for $1. Nasty Savage, Abstract Reality, EP. Never saw this one before, but for $1 I'd take it. CIA, In the Red, featuring all the members of Nuclear Assault. I had this on cassette when it first came out. I just kind of, it was okay, but for $1 I'll pick it up on vinyl. A UK pressing of the records crashes. This is the only thing that's different about it is the logo's in blue instead of yellow. The US pressing's yellow, and it doesn't say Crashes on the US one. I always thought it was self-titled, but I guess it's called Crashes. So I picked that up, and the running order of the track listing is all screwed up too. It differs than the US. I thought there was different tracks on there until I realized it was just scrambles. But pretty cool. Pop punk, like new wave, really. Last of a couple other newer ones. Dan Beretta, New Union, Old Glory, pop punk, kind of Flogging Molly or whatever they're called. Not Flogging Molly. What the hell's the name? Anyway, the Boston band. I like this. This is cool. And the last one, the last LP is Everybody Out. Kind of punkish, hard rock. I like this. I didn't listen to the whole thing yet, but it's on Tang. I'll definitely check out. There's some weirder tracks on here, but some of the other punky ones I really liked. I only listened to side ones, so. That's it for the LPs for this time. There is 2 CDs I wanted to show. I found this band online. They're like Southern. They opened for ZZ Top and Skynyrd, I think, this past summer. If anybody knows or has seen Skynyrd or ZZ Top, there was a band called the Cadillac 3 that opened for them that are fucking killer. They're a 3-piece Southern rock, real heavy guitars though. What Pride and Glory probably set out to be at first, with Zakk Wylde, but heavier, and a little something more Southern. But I got their album before they changed their name. It was Cadillac Black. They were called the Cadillac Black. And then apparently they found out there was another band by the same name, so they had to change the name. I didn't open this one yet because I ended up getting the Cadillac 3 album. It's called Tennessee Mojo. It's the same exact album as the Cadillac Black one. But definitely check these guys out. This just came out. It's on Big Machine Records. And you can go to thecadillac3.com. Spell out the word 3. Definitely check these guys out. Go to the website or go to YouTube and check out a couple videos up there. Really, really killer band. Again, this could be another best of 2013, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it. Like I said, I've been fighting an illness this week. I do want to give a shout out to the Bose family. And my wife's boss, Jim Bose, passed away on Wednesday morning. He was battling cancer for the last year. Lung cancer. Non-smoker, but he got lung cancer. So you just never know. He had a weird, rare form of cancer. He was doing well up until the summer. And then the meds started not working. Spread to his brain, and it got him pretty quick. But today was the viewing and the funeral. I just wanted to give a shout out to them, because as we were there, they were playing all kinds of different music, and a lot of the music that I listened to that's not heavy was being played, like the Doobie Brothers and just stuff from the 70s that he liked. And I knew him for the last 14 years, so it's it's a bummer, but definitely a cool guy. One of the nicest guys I've ever met. Smart, and it was just a shame to see, the way he went out. He left a wife and 4 boys here. It's just a bummer, man. You just never know, But anyway, I hated it ended on a bummer, but I just wanted to give my props to Jim and, you know, Godspeed, brother. Anyway, that's it. Thanks again for everybody for subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all real soon. Peace. What's up, guys? George back again to do another LP update. This one's for November 23rd. Yes, 23rd. Fuck you and your mother. Hey guys, George back again. This is fucking